Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Try to put me down on the ground, but I hate it, being jealous, cause I'm doing right in their minds. In their minds, screw up with me, boy, don't go crying. In their minds, come on, every boy, there's a fight. In their minds.
Sunday action in the Philippines Football League continuing here with our third matchup in our triple header tonight. Davao Aguilas UMak FC taking on Maharlika Taguig FC. A big game for Davao Aguilas, who are looking to stay in the hunt in the title charge. Meanwhile, Maharlika Taguig are looking to push their way up the table to get higher up from 9th spot, which they currently reside in as of the moment. Davao Aguilas sitting in 5th place. Still 3 games to play, including this one, to end their season, which gives them an opportunity, if they get maximum points in their last 3, to end up with 35 points. So mathematically, pwede pa sila maging champion sa ating season 2024. So malaking bagay na kailangan nila makakuha ng maximum points in this game against Maharlika. Let's check in on how things have been going for the side of Coach Aber Rusgal. It's been a bit of a mixed bag for them. They got a win against Tuloy in their last outing, kaso they got a draw against United City, and of course their first loss of the season kontra sa dynamic Herb Cebu. So they're trying to get back their momentum here, and if they can get 3 points here against Maharlika, it will be them back on a winning run. So still in the title run, but things have been shaken up a bit in their squad. Of course, Daisuke Sato has been missing in their last 2 or 3 outings, even for them. No, last 2 outings, wala si Daisuke Sato, their talisman and leader. And so it's good to see him. He is back on the bench today, but he will not be starting para sa koponan ng Davao Aguilas. So they've been looking for inspiration elsewhere on the pitch, and we will see how things pan out here against Maharlika. Meanwhile, para naman dito sa koponan mula sa Taguig, also a mixed bag. Just 4 points out of their last 9 available to them. Talo sila kontra sa Stallion Laguna. Nakakuha sila ng panalo kontra sa Philippine Army, and they drew against Loyola. No? So, iyan isa sa mga resulta na talagang sana gusto nilang mabawi, dahil ang Loyola currently sitting above them in the standings. And of course, Maharlika, as a point of pride, as being a team that is now considered a veteran in the Philippines Football League, they want to be finishing above those that have just recently come back, the likes of Loyola, the likes of Manila Digger. Davao Aguilas now out of reach, but they want to be pushing into that top half of the top 10. So this match will be a big, big test for them against a solid Davao Aguilas side. And we still got matches against Mendiola and United City coming up. Meanwhile, para naman sa Davao, they will be taking on Kaya FC Iloilo next week. And they will also have a match against Philippine Air Force. No? So it's going to be a very interesting end of the season para sa dalawang koponan. Obviously, different ambitions, different agendas on their plate as of the moment. Maharlika, more of a point of pride in securing their place in the top 10 while pushing up and challenging the likes of Manila Digger, Loyola, United City even. And they have to take a little bit of confidence as well in yung nakita nilang laro ng Davao Aguilas kontra sa Tuloy FC. There was a bit of a struggle mula sa Davao Aguilas. Of course, a side that is well above Tuloy FC in the standing, but it was difficult for them. And they would have looked at that game, Maharlika, and they would have felt, nako, kaya natin tong tulakin to the limit, itong Davao Aguilas UMak FC. We will see if that will be the case today. Davao Aguilas, a lot of a lot for them to prove in this game, and a lot of motivation for them to try to get all 3 points here and to make a statement against a Maharlika Taguig side that is expected to be a tough challenge. Ang problema lang para sa Maharlika today, their squad extremely light. Only 5 substitutes to choose from, and one of them being a goalkeeper. So it's, not a lot of options off the bench para kay Coach Armando Heria. Meanwhile, para sa Davao Aguilas, they're slowly getting back to their old form, or their old, well, at least in terms of numbers on the bench. No? So, andyan na ulit si Daisuke Sato, nabanggit nga natin, at puno ang bench nila. No? Of course, Uriel Dalapo continues in the starting position that he's earned after some great performances. So, we will see how things pan out here para sa koponan ng Davao Aguilas. We're still 3 minutes away here from kickoff. And it's going to be an intriguing contest to see how these teams line up in terms of their tactics. And if Maharlika will sit in against a Davao Aguilas side that throughout the season actually has opted to be a bit more of a defensive and attack on the counter type of team. We'll see if they will take the initiative and how they take the initiative. Against Tuloy FC, they struggled a little bit to be able to really dictate the tempo and showcase their attacking side. And of course, na-breach nga pa sila ng tuloy in that match. Only their second goal conceded in the season. It goes to show how good the defense of Davao has been in this 2024. Correct that, their third goal conceded in the season. So it's been a very potent defense para sa koponan ng Davao. But they're up against a Maharlika side that will be confident after, you know, showing that they can win against the likes of Army and Loyola. But of course, that 3-0 defeat contra sa Stallion Laguna will be playing in their minds. And they're going to be hoping to bounce back from that. A great crowd we have here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. And understandably, medyo celebratory ang mood ng Kaya FC Iloilo matapos sila makuha ang maximum points kontra sa isang title challenger na Stallion Laguna. Great game here on this Sunday evening. Finished 3-2 in favor of Kaya FC Iloilo. Winner scored by Harvey Gayoso late in the game and was enough to keep Stallion Laguna at bay after a fantastic comeback attempt late in added time, and had all the ingredients of what you look for in the Philippines Football League. A little bit of drama, plenty of quality, and definitely a lot of intensity out there and quality on the pitch. And we're hoping that this third and final match on this Sunday will follow suit. And Coach Yu Hoshide will be quite pleased with the cushion that his team has as of the moment. They are now in top spot at 34 points, with Dynamic Herb Cebu at 33. It's going to go down to the wire between those two teams, with Stallion Laguna now just out of the race, at least in terms of winning the title, and I believe also out of contention for AFC spots. But for Davao Aguilas, buhay na buhay pa ang chance nila, mathematically speaking. They can not only challenge for the title, but they are still in the mix para sa AFC spots. And of course, that is really a big incentive para sa mga koponan na lumalaban sa PFL. If you are able to get second spot, I believe you will be in contention to compete in the AFC Champions League 2, with Kaya FC Iloilo already with an opportunity to compete in that competition through their win of the Copa Paulino Alcantara. And if they are title winners here, they will go directly into the group stage, with that second position being given to the second placer of the league. Both captains on the pitch. It's Dini Oatara wearing the armband today para sa kupunan ng Davao Aguilas. Meanwhile, the veteran, the legend himself, David Mark Basa, the skipper of Maharlika Taguig. Man in the middle, Raymart De Los Santos. At matutulungan siya ng assistants niyang si Brian Buergo at si Hussein Mag-Usara. It's going to be Michael Barajas on the sideline as the fourth official. And they're going to be assessed by Alan Martinez and the match commissioner Mark Abel de Castro. Biglang bumuhos dito sa Rizal Memorial Stadium right as we are about to kick off here. Sorry for the slight delay as we take a look at the starting lineup for Coach Aber, John Rusgal. Clarino getting the start today. Sapal, Dalapo, and Lancin in the middle for them. Sato and Villarreal holding down the midfield, and it's going to be Unoki as usual up top leading the attack alongside Endure and Cart Talarok. Davao Aguilas have been the dark horses, the surprise package of the season. Can they keep things going here against a Maharlika side that will count on Basa and Hamon in the middle? They're going to have a midfield trio of Gold, Del Rosario, and Otuyemi, and it's going to be Basana up top leading the attack. Coach Armando Heria kontra kay Coach Aber John Rusgal, and we are underway here. Davao Aguilas UMak FC kontra sa Maharlika Taguig. Loose pass to start things off here para sa Maharlika. Davao gonna have a lot of firepower through the wings. Always dangerous there. And always gonna be looking for Cart Talarok and Dalapo on the opposite side. At ito na nga si Cart Talarok. He is tricky. Great with his close control. And meanwhile naman para sa Maharlika Taguig, ang player to watch natin ay si Lucas Del Rosario na nakatikim ng konting hatak doon wala kay Cart Talarok. It's been a difficult season para sa Maharlika, but they've managed 5 wins, 1 draw, and 5 losses. And Lucas Del Rosario has been consistently among the players that have been impressive in their outings. Sapal. Sa mga mainstays dito ng Davao sa gitna ng midfield. That's all the way back to Jay Mendez. Maharlika giving it away. Davao here trying to navigate the tight space. Abo launching it forward, kaso walang kakampi in that central area. Gail Basana was peeling out wide. Let's remember that there is no team better defensively than Davao. A team that's just conceded 3 goals throughout the entirety of the season. It's a fantastic record, really. Good turn. Bailed out with a foul there on the release as Reina Villarreal was closing down the passing lane. Oriel Dalapo on your screens, isa sa mga revelasyon sa ating season ngayon 2024. Came on and scored an absolute beauty against Stallion Laguna. A crucial match for Davao Aguilas. And since then, he's been more of a fixture in the starting lineup. Munti ka na maging disgrasya para dito sa Maharlika. At napangisin na lang dun si Jay Mendez, as it wasn't an ideal situation between him and David Basa. Gotta shake off the cobwebs here a little bit. Itong Maharlika Taguig, they can't expect to be making these types of mistakes against a very dangerous Davao side. Dalapo making contact. That is out for a goal kick. You could see OJ Clarino. He was brought on as a substitute in their last match against Tuloy. Isa sa mga naging contribution niya dun sa laro is, aside from the quality that he brings from the right back position, is to consistently be trying to raise the level of the game and the tempo, the intensity of the rest of his teammates. They've almost been cut through here, and it's actually OJ Clarino that's given up that foul. At mabibigyan pa siya ng dilaw dito as Gail Basana had drifted into a very dangerous area. Cut open ang Davao. Just made contact there outside of the box. That's a very early yellow card for OJ Clarino. That might rule him out for the next game, actually. I'll have to confirm that, but that would mean he would be absent para sa laro kontra sa Kaya FC Iloilo. Of course, a massive game as well para sa Davao. More importantly is the test in front of them. And Maharlika have a great chance here early on. Lucas Del Rosario lining it up against a four-man wall. Del Rosario straight into the hands of Dini Uatara. He was well positioned. One more look at it. One thing that you say always in these moments is you want to see the free kick taker hit the target. Lucas Del Rosario certainly able to do that there. Maharlika na ngayangailangan na medyo mabalance nila yung intensity and reserving their energy dahil nga medyo manipis yung squad nila. Over the course of 90 minutes, they're going to need to keep the majority of these players on the pitch. So they keep their shape, and minimize their energy expenditure. They should be able to get over the line. And Davao going to do their best to make that difficult. So looking for room here on the left side. Contact on the far side. Richard Talarok. Involved in the play. So, chance naman ngayon para sa Davao na makakuha ng free kick deep into enemy territory. It's from a wide position though. It's being lined up here by the front man, Unoki Yusuke. Six to aim at inside the box. Delivery, straight into the goal. Opener for Davao Aguilas. Unoki, the goal scorer. Maharlika expecting that ball was going to get delivered for a teammate to head in, perhaps. Unoki had other ideas despite the tight angle.
Goal for Davao Aguilas UMak.
He's blasted that in, and it's caught the keeper off guard at the near post. Fantastic finish. One more look at it. He's put his hand up like he's telling his teammates, I'm gonna serve up the ball. Instead, nabulaga niya dun si Jay Mendez. And it's an early goal, an early platform to build off para sa Davao Aguilas. Last thing you would want for Maharlika. Certainly did not want to concede early. Endure. Wide open. Heads in a second. It's back to back for Davao. Great ball into the box. Lancin setting up Endure. And he made no mistake from close range. Great cross. At nag-iisa dun si Endure. You see, hinahabol siya ng kanyang marker. But he was well behind. Jonathan Gold spotting the danger a bit too late. And Endure all alone to tuck that away. A great start has just gotten better. And whatever struggles they had against Tuloy FC have been washed away as they've made it 2 here in just 10 minutes. Shomosato going all the way back to Uwatara. Villarreal spots the run. What a touch from Clarino. Clever little flick on. Mendez out quick. At eto na naman yung buhos ng ulan. Looking for the through ball there. Continuing to fight and winning back possession was Raymond Abo. Del Rosario drifting forward. Nasa likod lang yung pasa. A glimpse of positivity from Maharlika. String together a couple passes. Del Rosario drifting into a dangerous position. It's what they need more of. Out for a corner kick. Davao already showing they are very dangerous from a set piece. Onoki looking for the front post, bouncing around dangerously. And the shot of Reynald Villarreal over the bar. Sinuwerte doon si Reynald Villarreal. And look at this. Unang attempt. Tatlo pala ang chance doon ni Dodong Villarreal. Header, rebound, and the last one volleyed over. This time trying to turn provider was Talarok. Babalik sa kanya ang bola. Lovely spin move. And it's a great tackle mula kay Basa to deny Cart Talarok what would have been a sensational finish. Always so tricky, Cart Talarok. Lovely little spin move there to create some separation. Deep ball, off the bar. Ricochets off the keeper and it's into the back of the net. OJ Clarino with the goal. Third for Davao. And he opts not to celebrate as he played for Maharlika in the past. One more look at it. Endure heading that off the bar. At bumagsak ang bola sakto para kay OJ Clarino. Ito makikita natin. Off the upright and off his shoulder. Hindi mo malaman kung out of respect sa kalaban or dahil balikat yung nakascore. But in the end, OJ Clarino will be credited for that goal. And it's an early disaster para sa Maharlika Taguig. They're just crossing the 15-minute mark. It's essentially a goal every 5 minutes of the game so far. Amongst the questions today was what approach Maharlika would take in this match against a team that is superior on paper, Davao Aguilas. At nakita naman natin, there was an intention to stay organized and disciplined at the back and to make it difficult for Davao to break through. The intention is one thing, the execution has been another. Davao have made sure that every opportunity has been taken advantage of. Maharlika, it's a more positive spell for them. Looking for support. Timothy Uy. Good ball into the box, and that's headed away. Second opportunity for Maharlika, and that shot goes wide. Junior Mali taking a shot from distance here. Never really got a hold of it. Well wide of the target. That's something to take a bit of confidence from para sa Maharlika. Loose mula kay Del Rosario. Talapot trying to get into the path of Onoki. Nakarating pa rin sa front man. Endure doing some work. Hanap ng suporta mula kay Unoki. Cuts it wide. Sets up a teammate. Fantastic work from the Japanese striker in the end. Ang ganda ng oportunidad na ibinigay kay Uriel Dalapo. But he did not get the technique right on that attempt. Skies it. Didn't make the contact he was looking for. Was well under the ball. Gold. Switching the play. Uy. Under pressure. Wala kay Talarok. He's done well to shield the ball. But Talarok relentless. Winning back possession there para sa Davao. Run from midfield. Well denied. Unable to get forward. Lancin. He's under a lot of pressure here. Still managed to keep possession. And Uy called for the foul. Inoki. Look at this. Great work. Wala kay Lancin. And clear foul. I think that was Victor Nkoa actually. It stuck out a leg. Talarok. Sending it into the box. And now Maharlika have an opportunity for a counter here if they can get it right. Transition was good from Uriel Delapo. And lots of blue shirts back. And playing their way out of trouble. Davao calm and composed. Inoki dropping deep. Hindi ka na pamigay. And eventually does end up with Hamon. Trying to queue up an attempt there. Intended target was Raymond Abo, who was drifting at the far post. Isa pa dito. Raymond Abo peeling away, and Reynald Villarreal making sure he had it all covered. Good positioning mula sa veteranong si Dodong Villarreal. Corner kick from Abo. Derecho kay Dinio Otara. So actually the flag was up very quickly. It seemed like the delivery went out of bounds. Yeah. Went out before that collision in the middle. Hamon testing Dinio Otara. Didn't mind the extra contact as he had the ball well smothered. A little bit better here mula sa Maharlika Taguig. They've settled into the game, found their footing. And they've managed to stop the onslaught of Davao, who scored 3 goals in 15 minutes. Del Rosario with a knock-on. Basana. Naghahanap ng suporta. Nkoa wanted to lift that into the box. Denied by Delapo, who's feeling the full brunt of that ball. Utoyemi. Outlet to Uy. Space to run into. Asana. Finding some room on the right side. Maharlika. showing signs of life here. Junior Mali kontra sa dalawa. Goes to ground, no whistle. And cleared away by Jomari Sapal. More possession now being enjoyed by Maharlika. Cross ni Uy. Blocked by Clarino. Long range effort. Talarok. Resgal off the bench, making his presence felt on the sideline now for Davao. Wants to see his side pick things up once more. Napakaganda ng simula ng Davao. Inoki casually has gotten himself into a bit of trouble there. Basana! Stopped by Dinio Atara. Great move mula sa Maharlika Taguig. Dispossessing Davao in the middle, finding themselves wide and manufacturing an opportunity. Dinio Atara has been behind everything they've thrown his way. It's a lovely ball forward. Endure up against two. And took the outstretched leg of Jonathan Gold to stop him. Into the box it goes. Unoki called for the foul. Yet skied to get to that. At mukhang nagkaroon ng problema dito si David Basa. One more look at it. Taas ng talon ni Unoki. You see, bumagsak dito si David Basa. One more look at it. Maybe there were arms on the shoulders of Basa kaya natawagan ang Japanese striker, but he was also asking for an explanation. Could be a way through here. Uriel Delapo trying to feed a teammate. Instead, he's gone to ground. And it looks like a yellow card has been given. That means a penalty. I'm presuming Victor Enco natawagan. Has he brought down Uriel Delapo inside the box here? Let's have a look. Ooh, I think that's a bit harsh. Oh, for that. That's where the foul is. It was a great tackle initially. And that's the reason why no penalty. Ball going out for a corner kick. Pero naapakan niya yung mukha ni Uriel Delapo. Afterwards, you see Delapo wasn't interested in slapping hands afterwards. He took a bit of offense to that. Low delivery, easy to clear for Jonathan Gold. Kaya naman palang walang hesitation na binunot yung dilaw Raymond de los Santos. Good to spot that incident. That's one yellow card apiece now. One para kay Clarino. Yung pangalawa. Sa kabilang panig naman, napunta kay Victor Nkoa. Talarok linking up beautifully well. Chance now. Dalapo gives it up. Talarok keeps possession just about. Tuloy-tuloy lang ang buhos ng ulan dito sa Rizal Memorial Stadium. Pitch holding up well so far. It keeps raining like this or even stronger. You wonder if there's going to be any delays in this game. Going cross field to Clarino. Davao Aguilas knocking around our official match ball, the Star Polaris. Talarok. Taken away by Lucas Del Rosario pero hindi nakalayo ang Maharlika. Hanap yung takbo sa gawing kanan. It's a clever run. Deflected. Chance for Endure. An opportunity to go for the spectacular. Opted against it. Flick forward. Ibrahima Endure. Unoki. They refused to pull the trigger just yet. Mendez off his line. Palms it away, but not far. Abo. Naibigay kay Cart Talarok. Gold. Safety first. Nakailang katok dun yung Davao. Ayaw buksan ng Maharlika yung pinto. And to be fair to Davao, they're very patient. Refusing to just fire without a clear shot. Flick on by Unoki. That was a clever one. Flag is up on the near side. It's going to be a goal kick, I believe. Ang Davao ngayon medyo nakakaramdam ng konting frustration. Hindi nila mabuksan ulit itong Maharlika, who have done well to plug the gaps after a very leaky opening. Sato. Inching forward alongside Villarreal. Both center backs at the halfway line. Smooth sailing para sa Davao Aguilas so far. Comfortable lead. early in this game, although Dini Oatara perhaps a little bit busier than they would like. Cartalarok, plenty of room. Sets up Unoki. Beautiful goal from the Japanese striker. He's curled it into the far corner to get his second of the game. What a finish. Pure class and technique mula kay Unoki Yusuke. Look at that. He's curled it there without very much backlift at all. Turns, boom. Walang buelo-buelo para kay Yusuke. Technique absolutely crisp there. Make that 4 for Davao. And it's taken in style. Sending out notice to the defenders of the PFL. He's not a guy that you want to stand off from. He could do that to you. You give him too much room. Galapos ball. Easily defended by Maharlika. Kung balikan natin yung goal ni Yusuke. Responding there almost like, sigurado ka bang di ka didikit sa akin? David Basa for sure will not be giving him the same amount of room in this game, lest he be punished again. And already chasing a hat-trick is Unoki. And we've still got 9 minutes to go in this first half. Del Rosario looking to switch the play. It's a good ball. Mali skips past Talarok only momentarily. Got support from Nkoa. Gold has arrived as well. He's going to deliver the ball now. Watched all the way by Shomasato. Sato alongside Villarreal, instrumental in keeping Davao among the most difficult to break through. Scratch that, the most difficult team to score against. 3 goals conceded in 11 games for the Aguilas. The only team in the same kind of realm is Kaya FC Iloilo, who has conceded 4 now. I'll make that 5 after the 2 they conceded against Stallion. Chance dito para kay Unoki. They're gonna get it restarted quickly. Endure making it look easy as he skipped past Gold, but his shot on the side netting, on the outside of the side netting. Good work initially to create the room. It's been a key component as well itong si Ibrahima Endure para sa season na to of Davao. They've been a revelation amongst the contenders. Sa una nilang taon na bumabalik sa PFL. It's been quite a few years where they've been absent from the top flight. Came back to action in the Copa Paulino Alcantara quite recently. Impressed there, made it all the way to the final. Now here in the first division, they've certainly made sure that everyone take notice that they are on the up and are meant to be taken seriously, as Endure first forces another stop from Jay Mendez, who had done well there. Came off his line and tracked the run of Endure. Great opportunity for Davao. And here is the corner kick. Delivery that left a bit to be desired. Sapal. So many options to choose from. Delivery not the greatest, as Talarok was looking to venture forward. Maharlika allowing Davao to jog their way into the halfway area. And now they're looking to engage aggressively. They've done well. Except Lancine has popped out. The Lapo. Mendez with a block. Gonna spread it out wide. Mali. Shoma Sato taking charge and leading the counter. Ball for Endure. Not forcing things, Davao. Room to turn, Talarok. He's hit that right-footed. He's gonna go out for a goal kick. No points for guessing which is his preferred foot. This was from earlier. Mendez getting involved. The punch out. Was also involved in the save from an earlier attempt. Oba doing well. Way going forward. Villarreal anticipating well. Del Rosario tricky. It's gone Basana away. Great chance for Maharlika. Pag-usapan natin na kailangan pagmasdan si Lucas Del Rosario. It's been the source of a lot of bright spots, bright moments for Maharlika, and he was so again there. Basa doing well. Here's Del Rosario once more. Koat, wrong footing the opposition. Going no look to Abo. Chance ngayon para sa Maharlika, well blocked by Shoma Sato. Tried to pull the trigger quickly there. In the end, didn't matter. Shoma Sato had his body in the way. Best spell of the game here for Maharlika. Chance for Del Rosario. Sorry, miss. Great chance for Maharlika to get back into the game. Fantastic work to create the opening. Clever run. Got in front of his man. Everything but the finish there. Junior Miley doing well out on the right flank for Maharlika. At napakagandang bola para kay Lucas Del Rosario, just couldn't take advantage. Mendez doing well to deny Davao. Getting it out wide here, Abo. Difficult for Basana to get in front of Shomasato. It's well positioned. Talarok putting a stop to Taguig's momentum. Feet getting entangled. Davao trying to keep their momentum, trying to keep their composure rather, against the Maharlika that is growing in confidence. 2 minutes added on.
Additional time, 2 minutes.
Closing stages of the first half. Davao looking to ensure they finish this opening half unscathed. They're going to hold on to possession here. Villarreal. Hinahanap yung takbo ni Unoki. Would have been his hat trick, but he's offside. You can see the way he conducts himself inside the box. It's always so calm in front of goal. Sometimes when the opportunities arise, there's a rush of blood for some players. Not for Unoki. Lancin pleading his case against Junior Miley. Gold did well to get there. Shomasato releasing Unoki. It's a 3-on-3. Endurance support. At mananalo dito ng corner kick ang Davao. Last action of this first half. They're gonna get bodies forward. They play it quickly, in fact. Opting not to wait for their reinforcements, and there goes the halftime whistle. Dominant first half for Davao Aguilas, with Yusuke Unoki in particular scoring 2 goals for UMak FC. Ang scoreline natin ngayon, 4 para sa Davao Aguilas UMak FC, 0 para sa Maharlika Taguig FC. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back for more. Don't go anywhere.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Halftime at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. 4-0 in favor of Davao Aguilas. Unoki with a brace, Endure with a lovely header, and Clarino getting in on the action as well. It was 3-0, 15 minutes into the contest. Maharlika with the first attempt of the match though, with Lucas Del Rosario testing Dini Uwatara. Pero hindi nagtagal bago naging 1-0 with this goal mula kay Unoki straight from the wide free kick. Nagulat niya si J. Mendez at the near post, and shortly after that Lancin put it on a plate for Endure. to head home. Rain started pouring. Talarok being denied at the final moment there. But from the corner kick, header ni Endure, derecho sa upright. At nag-bounce off sa shoulder ni OJ Clarino. That was smooth sailing for Davao. 3-0, 15 minutes in, but then signs of life mula sa Maharlika as they started making it more of a contest. This one testing Dini Oatara down low to catch that attempt from Basana. At nabigyan ng dilaw dito itong si Incoa dahil naapakan niya yung muka ni Dalapo. And look at this for a finish. The pick of the lot. Beautiful stuff mula kay Unoki. Great technique to curl that one in. Pero ito, chance of the match para sa Maharlika. Great pass to get Lucas Del Rosario in front of goal. And unfortunately, did not get that one on target. 64% possession para sa Davao. 10 shots, 5 of them on target. The same number para sa Maharlika, who've had 4 fewer shots. But in the end, they have looked a lot tamer than Davao Aguilas. 4 fouls for Maharlika. A yellow card apiece, I believe, for these two. As OJ Clarino also ended up in the book earlier on. But it's been a one-sided affair, particularly with the scoreline favoring Davao Aguilas in a big way. And they've been fully deserving of that scoreline. They've been the more dangerous going forward. And they've limited Maharlika to half chances. Ito makikita natin ang ating league table, Kaya FC. Panapos nilang makuha ang 3 points kontra sa Stallion. Nasa itaas na uli ng standings. They are on track to defending their PFL crown, but it's a very fine margin. Just 1 point over Dynamic Herb Cebu, and both teams still have 2 games to play. Dynamic Herb Cebu playing Stallion next, with Kaya taking on Davao. And Davao, when you look at the number of games they've played, they've only had 11. So meron pa silang potential 9 points to put on the table, which means they could finish at 35 in the best case scenario. And of course, our broadcasts and our matches here, powered by 8 Cuts Burgers. Fantastic companion for every PFL match. And been a lot to talk about here para kay Armando Heria. Para makabalik ang Maharlika Taguig, they have a lot to do against a Davao Aguilas side that's looking very, very relaxed here. No changes, it seems, from either side. Davao looking for more of the same. They want to make sure they don't take their foot off the gas and allow Maharlika back into the match. And it'll be a great opportunity as well na i-fine-tune nila ang atake nila dahil ang susunod nilang kalaban ay ang nasa itaas ng standings. And what a match that was. 3-2 in favor of Kaya. Yun yung pangalawang laro natin on this Sunday triple header. A lot to do for Lucas Del Rosario and the rest of the gang of Maharlika. You'd expect there were some harsh words in that locker room during the break. And judging from how the players of Davao have come out, the opposite sort of environment. Whistle has been blown. We are back underway here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Mountain to climb para sa Maharlika. Really what they can do here is play the game in 2 halves, and if they can win this second half, it'll be an improvement. A platform for them to build on for their next contest. We've still got a big match against Mendiola coming up. Of course, that is one of their more long-time rivals in the PFL. Maharlika, of course, desperado silang makaangat kontra sa Loyola FC na recently lang bumalik sa first division at currently nasa itaas nila in the standings. And Davao testing there from the corner kick, threatening to get back to scoring ways very early on in this second half. Didn't take them long to break through in the first. Looking for the ball in behind. Basana has been lively up front. Hasn't had too many opportunities to take on the back line, but he's been reasonably threatening. Turned into trouble there. Dodong Villarreal getting his body in the way. It seems to have bothered Basana here. Long dumiretso. Sa mukha niya yung contact as he turned. Gail Basana needing a moment. For the head coach here of Maharlika Taguig, the first 10 minutes absolutely crucial. Gusto mo talaga makita na mag-improve in terms of organization at the back. And it's Yusuke. Talarok! So close to a fifth para sa Davao Aguilas. From that left back position, he's been teed up nicely here. He's looking to curl that. And Mendez doing enough to palm that up onto the crossbar and out. At eto na naman ang Davao. Floated ball, difficult one to attack. It's headed away by Gold. Junior Miley. They got numbers going forward. Can they take advantage? And Koa, ang intended target. Dodong Villarreal reading the situation. Unoki getting Endure into the attack. Going for the no look to Uriel Delapo. He's unable to make the most of it. Del Rosario helping it on. Masyado mabigat nga lang yung pasa papunta kay Abo. Would have been a difficult transition. Davao so disciplined at holding their shape. Touched on, Endure under pressure from Gold. May suporta sa gawing kaliwa. Richard Talarok had continued his run. Unoki had his heel clipped. Medyo mabigat yung pagka-cut niya down the sideline. Chasing a hat trick, the Japanese striker. And scored 2 very good goals today. Scored 1 right foot, 1 left foot, So, ang kailangan niya na lang dito, header, para maging perfect hat-trick ngayong gabi. Nice little flick on. And we're not anticipating. Judging from those warming up on the sideline, para sa koponan ng Davao, may chance ang makakita tayo ng appearance mula kay Daisuke Sato. Matagal-tagal na rin nating hindi nakikita para sa Davao matapos yung pagkatalo sa Cebu. He's been unavailable for selection. And it's good to see he's shaken off what had kept him away. Davao, especially with a flurry of difficult games coming up, have their full squad available, particularly one of their main men, their key player and leader, Daisuke Sato. Madaling salo para kay Dini Owatara. Opting to go short patungo kay Shoma Sato. Sapal. We're in behind Cartalarok. He's always at the edge of the back line. Trying to drag the fullbacks wide. In this case, it's Timothy Uy who he's up against. Maharlika can look back at that first half. Obviously, the scoreline a bit rough. But there were a lot of moments that they could take a bit of confidence from. There's definitely things to build on for them. It's a good ball to endure. It's attacked well. Maganda yung pagkabagsak para kay Sapal. Couldn't resist the temptation to snap at that. Naunahan niya si Endure, and perhaps it was the right option dahil Endure was being closed down. And it wasn't far away mula kay Jomari Sapal. Not a bad effort, left-footed as well. So much room here para kay Dalapo. He's had it poked away. Hasn't been quite as effective as he would have liked, or many would have expected. Hasn't been quite as dynamic as his counterpart on the opposite flank, Cartalarok. Unoki. Good use of the support mula kay Clarino. Endure. Looking for the spectacular here. Had an opportunity to do that in the first half. Didn't take the shot this time. And Janae went for it. Well wide of the target in the end, but gotta appreciate the confidence and the courage to take that on. Basang-basa ni Sapal yung intensyon. Si Jomari Sapal, isa sa mga players na talagang automatic na nasa starting lineup para kay Coach Aber. It's been very reliable for them. Clip by Lansin. Nanalo ng free kick dito ang Maharlika. And Atara livid with his teammates after that. Played short. At hindi lang yung depensa ng Davao ang na-catch out dun. That was the reason why they played it short. And second time that it's happened that Abo has taken a corner kick and it's gone out for a goal kick. You appreciate that he wants to swing that in, and eventually he does get the curl on it, but it went out first, according to the linesman. Might need to swing that with a switch that with a right footer for the next one. Sayang. Just beyond the reach of Delapo. And Koa under pressure, doing well to turn into space. Hindi nga lang na-release si Lucas Del Rosario, who had taken a dangerous position. Uwe doing well to pressure. And at the start of this half, I mentioned that it would be a win para sa koponan ng Maharlika to keep things quiet for 10 minutes, and they've managed to do that. Just keep things simple, play another 10 minutes, keep themselves in the match. Keep things scoreless in this second. And slowly confidence will build for them. And meanwhile, changes being prepared para sa Davao. They look to change things up. Add a bit more spice to their attack. Koa bodying Lansing. It's been good in Koa today. Good use of the body. There's definitely a bit of a kick out there from Lansing, who's lucky that the fourth official was having a look at the substitution board. He's been subbed off anyway, Lansing. And OJ Clarino is going to be coming off as well as Fofana comes on. And of course, Daisuke Sato back in action para sa Davao Aguilas. Napakalaking bagay niyan para dito sa koponan ng Davao Aguilas UMak FC. Their leader, their talisman. Man who's played so many games for the Philippines national team. Babalik para sa kanyang kupunan. Absolutely crucial in the big results they've gotten this season, and you can see right away penetrating pass going to Sapal. They're going to look to lift the tempo here itong Davao. Talarok cutting inside. Sapal. Sato. Wide of the target. Meanwhile, there's a player who has stayed down. I believe it's the man who has just been introduced, Johan Fofana. Struggling here after taking contact. I'm not sure he's even gotten a good touch of our official match ball to start Polaris. He's already struggling a bit here, but Daisuke Sato, that man on your screen, great to see him back in action here in the Philippines Football League. Central to the team's underdog mentality and that feistiness that they have utilized to make them so difficult to break down. An opportunity just at the edge of the box there para kay Cart Talarok. It's on his favorite left foot too. He's gotten a corner kick as it is deflected out. Been desperate to get in on the scoring itong si Cart Talarok. Delivery mula kay Unoki. Palmed away. Shoma Sato cutting it back. Bola mananatili kasama ng Davao. Endure. Sato switching the play. Richard Talarok. Inviting ball into the middle. Jomari Sapal. Dumadami na ang mga attempt dito. Normally a bit withdrawn in his position. He's had an opportunity to head that surprisingly against two towering defenders. Sato enjoying his return. He's been pinging the balls. And here he is giving chase to Nkoa. He's done well there to bother Nkoa in that moment. You can't believe he hasn't gotten the whistle. Slight nudge from Daisuke Sato. Headed away. That's good work to deny the transition. Onto Yemi, crucially getting to the ball first, as Davao were threatening to break free. Yusuke dropping much deeper than we've seen him in the game so far. Basically switching places with Sapal at this point, who's given a nice 1-2 to Endure. Couldn't sort out his feet. Good work from Maharlika here. Lovely transition. And into space now, Gold. Unable to switch it to Abo. Attack broke down. Sayang para sa Taguig. Basa getting there first. Pero buhay pa ang atake dito ng Davao. Napuwersang pabalik. Sato to Sato. Ball made a touch on the referee. It's going to be a drop ball in favor for Davao. Sato normally seen in the back line. We're in a left back position. He's in a holding role since coming on. You see he's lifted the tempo of Davao's ball movement. Talarok. Di nakalusot kay Gold. It looked like the glass touch pa pala kay Richard Talarok. Koa losing the ball. Sapal taking a shot to the face there from Nkoa. Not seen by the referee. Unorthodox wala kay Timothy Uy. Need clearance. A lot more of an even contest in this second half. Second 10 minutes survived by Maharlika. At this point, you'll be pretty pleased to be able to enter the second half and keep things quiet for 21 minutes, and in fact, be able to manufacture something of your own here. Abo, offside nga lang ang itinawag, but it was a promising run going forward. Looking for the run of Unoki. Wasn't well controlled. Maharlika with Nkoa bursting forward. Puts on the brakes. Del Rosario taking over. Puwersang bumalik. Hopeful ball. Well defended by Villarreal. Richard Talarok. Calmly done there with Endure, his outlet. Yusuke riding the contact, knowing he was going to win the whistle. It's a clever striker itong si Yusuke Unoki. The movements that he makes up front, it's difficult to mark. Basa. Oh, it was actually a good one. Hindi lang na control. Strong defending. Hamon doing well to stay tight on Unoki. Talarok. Endure with a nice little flick. And Endure was looking to lift that into the path of Unoki, who was making a run. Didn't get it right. This little duel between Uy and Talarok. Lumampas na tayo sa halfway point of our second period. Still scoreless in this second period. And Maharlika able to assert themselves a little bit more. Certainly have done well to keep the spaces tight. Unoki drifting into dangerous areas once more. A tight one, actually. It's called for offside, but from where I was standing, looked like he was marginally on, but on that replay, mukhang napaaga nga yung takbo nitong si Unoki. Uriel Dalapo. Babalik sa kanya yung bola. Endure. Getting Dalapo into space in the middle. He's been finding himself in central areas more often. Threading the pass to Sapal. Babalik sa kanya, Jomari Sapal! Lovely goal for Davao Aguilas. Capping off a lovely team move. Jomari Sapal involved in the build-up, continued his run, and it's a lovely goal for Davao Aguilas. One more look at it here. It's him there. Nice little 1-2. And it's a beautiful finish. Lovely assist from Cart Talarok. Nice and fluid from the Aguilas. And they can be happy with that. They've broken through in the second half. It's taken 27 minutes. It was well worth the wait. They're going to add a quick one. Dalapo muntigan ng makalusot. Sato floating that one in. Unoki denied and collides with the goalkeeper. Jay Mendez completely taken out as Unoki was looking for the rebound attempt. Nakalabas na yung card. Bibigyan ng dilaw dito si Unoki. It would have been a great goal as he took it on the turn. Yusuke Unoki. It was a great stop mula kay Jay Mendez. Look at this, good run, chests it and blasts it on the turn. And really had no business going for that. It was always going to be second best. And in the end, he's absolutely clattered Jay Mendez. Kaya naman nabigyan ng dilaw si Unoki. Pero kung naiangat nila ng konti, sana yung tira na yun, napakagandang goal as Dalapo makes way. Briseño papasok. At si Jean Marie Clarino, papalitan niya si Ibrahima Endure. So 2 substitutions. The third and fourth of the game. Well judged there by Fofana. But Basana did not give up on the play. Easily cut out. Sato anticipating where that pass was going to be. First touch para kay Briseño. He's had it poked away. Abo has switched positions centrally now. Del Rosario. Good couple touches. Door closed by Villarreal. Over the opposite direction now with Daisuke Sato. Lovely ball. Unoki was looking to cut inside. Naka-recover si David Basa. Opportunity going begging for Davao, who are hungry for a sixth. And for the ball in behind, it's going to be a little too strong to chase para kay Clarino. Cartalarok. Right-footed! Beautiful strike! He's rifled it into the back of the net. And everybody knows he favors his left foot. So you want to show him right. But be careful what you wish for. He's accepted the invitation and he's made Basa pay for it.
For Davao Aguilas UMak FC. My player number 13.
Mendez could not stop it. Talarok, so much power in it. Blasts it in to make it 6 for Davao. And having done so well, Maharlika, to keep Davao quiet, it's all coming undone very quickly. Trying to navigate the tight space on the right side, Talarok. Getting Sato involved. Talarok steps on the brakes. Always so very shifty in his movements. Daisuke Sato called for the foul. Upset has been called for that one. And on the replay, did catch a lot of the man. Abo looking to switch to play. Good touch from Gold to bring it down. And Kola. A lot of contact. Wala kay Briseño. Easy call for the referee. Del Rosario under pressure. Di lang naibalik sa kanya yung bola. Still perhaps with the best chance of the match for Maharlika, itong si Lucas Del Rosario. It's a good play earlier. He didn't hit the target. Doing well to earn a corner kick. David Basa. Showing he's still got the ability to be shifty there. Less than 10 remaining in regulation. Mapaalala lang na wala masyadong option ang Maharlika off the bench. Kaya naman wala pa tayong nakikitang pamalit so far. Going for it. Ouattara hasn't been as busy in this second half. Basa getting in the way. He's pushed himself up a little bit more. Basana. Winning a corner kick. Ito yung mga moment na importante para sa Maharlika. Can they take advantage from these set pieces? It's a good delivery. They made contact as well. Hamon attacking well. Medyo manipis nga lang yung contact sa bola. Well wide of the target in the end. Maharlika looking to engage high here as they switch up their tactics. There's been a lot of energy conservation from them in this game. And rightly so dahil nga medyo wala silang options off the bench. They've opted to stay back and welcome the attack of Davao, but now we're getting closer to the finish line. Well anticipated by Ouattara. Basana was threatening in behind. Talarok. Hamon under pressure. He's gonna opt for safety. Sato turns his man rather easily. Good touch from Sapal, but he's crowded out. Does he win a penalty or is it just a free kick? At nabibigyan pa ng dilaw dito si Encoa. Does that mean he's sent off? I believe he was the one who got a yellow earlier for stepping on the face. So ito na nga. Pula ang ibibigay kay Encoa. Ito, binody check niya at the edge of the box si Jomari Sapal. And it's just a shame because Encoa was one of the better performers for Maharlika Taguig in this match. But he's been reckless there in a position where wala masyadong pupuntahan. Actually, si Joe Marie Sapal dahil closed ang lugar na sa harap niya. And then Koa here protesting. He can say whatever he wants, but really he needs to get off the pitch here. The decision has been made. And not only do Maharlika not have options off the bench, they're now having a player removed, so they're going to have to play this match a player down for the remaining 4 minutes and change. At ang masakit pa dun, arguably yung best player nila, matatanggal pa. At mabibigyan pa ng tsansa ang Davao dito, right at the edge of the box. And here comes the substitutions. Timothy Uy coming off. Papasok si Warren Ravanes. Ben Ray Villanueva papasok para kay Abo. Actually, pati ang goalkeeper papalitan nila. So Jonathan Gold will give way. Junior Mali will come off as well. We're gonna see everybody come on now. Jess Tony Cebuja, Victorio Generoso, actually the goalkeeping change will come from the opposite side with Yosuke Suzuki coming on in place of Dini Owatara. So a flurry of changes, particularly from the side of Maharlika. Davao going to make one as well. A goalkeeping change. Dini Owatara has been a mainstay in between the sticks. A solid addition to them. And a nice opportunity here for Yosuke Suzuki to get a run out. Could they add a seventh here? He's certainly looking for one. A chance to complete his hat trick. Yusuke Onoki. It won't be a perfect hat trick if he scores from here, but he won't mind. Chance now here. Unoki rifles it in. Hat trick complete. And a seventh for Davao Aguilas. What a finish for Yusuke Unoki. Huge wall in front of him, and he's just rifled it right through. Wall offered him the space to bury that on the left side. Thank you very much, says Yusuke Unoki. Hat trick complete.
Substitution for Maharlika Taguig. Here number 16, Jay Mendez.
Magkakaroon nga ng substitution dito as Odriel comes on. Napalitan si Jay Mendez. Into added time now, 5 minutes to be played. We see here Victorio Generoso on the ball there. They have a man who has a life in politics as well. Counselor, if I'm understanding correctly. So great to see him out here getting a few minutes. Sapal getting it out wide. Briseño, can he keep it in? Villanueva under pressure. Strong tackle from Briseño. Sato breaking up the transition. Generoso getting there. Finding room in the middle. Not quite. Sato. A big 3 points for Davao as they keep their title charge alive. Panalo nila dito mag-aangat sa kanila patungo sa 29 points. Level sila with Stallion Laguna, who have a superior goal difference. And what a feat it would be to get ahead of Stallion Laguna in their first season back in the top flight. Great move. Adriel coming out to challenge. Davao still yet to play Kaya FC Iloilo. Chance here for an 8th, and they bury it. This time, Yusuke turning provider as he sets up Briseño right in front of goal. An exclamation point to what has been a very one-sided affair already. Marvin Briseño doing well. Yusuke there, nice little fake. He's put it on a plate for Briseño to finish.
Bill for Davao Aguilas UMak FC. Right there, number 22, Marvin Briseño.
And Marvin Briseño will be pleased to get on the score sheet. Davao have the opportunity to finish with 35 points if they get maximum points from the rest of their remaining matches. Richard Talarok drifting past his man. So they'll be up to 32. Or rather 29 after this. Lifted up. Rodrial getting his hands to it. We're going to launch it forward for Basana. That's it. Final whistle. A commanding victory for Davao Aguilas. after struggling to find their rhythm against Tuloy in a 3-1 victory. They've had no such trouble here against Maharlika Taguig. They got going early and they kept the momentum going all throughout as that man bags a hat-trick. Yusuke Unoki, 3 goals to his name, and he got plenty of help as well. 5 more goals, and 5 different goal scorers endure Clarino, Sapal, Talarok, and Briseño, all on the score sheet. And what was an imperious performance from the side of Coach Aber Rusgal. Ating man of the match, no surprise, 3 goal, 1 assist para kay Yusuke Unoki. He is our moment player of the match as we enjoy his handiwork here. Beautiful free kick early in the game. Madadagdagan niya pa ng isa pa. But look at this goal. How clever, how tricky. Didn't feel the pressure. No backlift, no problem. He's curled that into the back of the net. Actually, the side of the net. And this one, a powerful finish to cap off a fine performance. Nadagdagan niya pa ng 1 assist actually ang kanyang contribution sa larong ito. Adding the exclamation point for Marvin Briseño to tuck away. It was a perfect performance for the Davao Aguilas, who get the victory 8-0 tonight. And that does it for us here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Our triple header capped off in some fashion by Davao Aguilas UMak FC. Maharlika Taguig back to the drawing board for them as they lick their wounds after suffering this defeat. Back to back now they have gone. We hope you enjoyed the action here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. I certainly have. For Direct Koy Yopanko, my name is Jing Hamlang. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.